today we're going to take a look at Robin, the boy wonder from Mego's World's Greatest Superheroes line. Now this is the regular Robin, and again with most Megos there are endless variations with this guy. So I'll show you a few, but if you want to check out the Mego Museum, they've got pretty much everything in great detail, far more than I can possibly tell you in this video. So the initial run of Robin from 1973 actually came with a removable mask. This one isn't that one, this has got a sculpted mask on his head. But the removable mask Robins are worth quite a lot of money. But there's a lot of things that have to be very specific, like it has to be a type 1 body, and there's various issues there. And also you can get reproduction masks and reproduction heads, and it's just a big mess. So it's an exciting variation, but we're not going to delve too deeply into that because I don't have one to show you. So he comes with his tunic, and this one has press stud on that bit there, but the other one's missing. Oh, actually I think I've got it folded the wrong way, but never mind. He's got this belt, and I'm pretty sure this is an original belt. Now Dr. Mego does make reproductions of this, and also Classic TV Toys made reproductions of this belt. But this one I'm fairly sure it's original. Now there was 3 versions of the belt. The first one being the cloth belt, very similar to ActionJackman's. And then this is the opaque belt, and then there's also a translucent belt. And also we've got the shorts. He has green shorts, and also these sleeves. Now there are rumours abound that originally he came with yellow shorts, and there are some examples known to exist. However, there are some believers that say that the yellow colour is a chemical process and that it wasn't actually that colour to start with. And there are examples where you'll see yellow faded into green. Now on the back cave promotional artwork, he actually shows a Robin with yellow shorts, so that sort of fuels the belief that it was yellow originally. Not something anyone's managed to prove, I don't think, so there you have it. But this one's got green, so again we don't need to worry about that too much. So we've got the oven mitts, and if we just take one of them off, we can see straight away this is a type 2 body, so we know this isn't a very early Robin at all. And these I believe are reproduction gloves. They're not Dr. Mego reproduction gloves because there's no DM in there, but they're a little bit shinier than what they're supposed to be, and I know Classic TV Toys did make some unmarked shinier gloves, and also they're just slightly different, so pretty sure they're reproductions. Then we've got his shoes, and again you've got original shoes, and then there's also Dr. Mego versions with the DM on the inside this time, and there is also Classic TV Toys reproduction shoes that are slightly different in shape. Now I want to show you on this foot. This is something you find a lot on Mego figures, and I'm going to be very careful here. You can see there the foot's actually cracked, and that happens an awful lot with these guys, so that's a bit of a shame. That if we just very carefully put that back on, that'll help to hold his foot together. So then we've got this cape, and you can see it's very frayed. This is an original cape. Now unlike Batman, this cape doesn't come off, it's actually stitched on, so you're pretty sure when you get one stitched on like that it's going to be an original one. You can get reproduction ones, but they're not fastened onto the tunics obviously. And I believe Dr. Mego actually does the full tunic and cape set, but it'll have a DM stamped on it on the inside of the neck. So that's Robin. He's quite a nice little figure. He's very reminiscent of his appearance in the TV show and the 60s comic. I do believe he had changed slightly in the 1973 comics by the time this came out, but they obviously went for the vintage look. So like I say, there's tons of variations of this guy, and I do have one to show you. So on the left you can see the fist fighting Robin, on the right that's the one I've just shown you, and the one on the left is in a slightly better condition. Now I do believe the emblems on both of these guys are genuine, just from the nature of how badly cut out they are. And we can see this guy, his gloves are definitely originals. These aren't the shiny ones, there's no DM or anything in there. Got type 2 body, but being a fist fighter it's going to be. I'm just going to move this guy because he's likely to fall over. So looking at this guy then, we've got original boots, we've got original gloves, we've got original belt, we've got original tunic with the press studs in place. There are some versions with one, there are some versions with one there and one there. His head is a little wobbly, but he's not too bad for paint wear. And looking at his cape's in pretty nice condition. There's a tiny bit of fraying going on, but for something of this age, that's pretty nice indeed. If we just move that out the way, you can see there he's got his fist fighting little button. So we'll give that a whirl. Now, while reading up on this guy, I did discover apparently on the palletized versions of these, there's instructions on how to make him do a one-handed chop. So if you remember from the other videos, we need to move his arms up a little bit, and then you just move the little button and you get a little fighting motion. Now apparently to do the chop you need to pull this arm out of its socket and then use that arm on its own, and I'm not going to do that because I fear snapping the arm clean off, and that would be devastating. So there you go, that is a very tidy looking indeed, a fist fighting Robin. So just for fun, I thought I'd show you Batman and Robin together, looking pretty awesome. These are both the fist fighters, and obviously Batman has quite a lot of reproductions. Robin, as you've seen, is all original, so that's good news. So yeah, I really like this duo. They look excellent like this, just like the old TV show, which is my favourite Batman and Robin really. So I hope you've enjoyed seeing this one. I hope it's been informative. This has been Luke. Thanks for watching.